Hey, good morning, Kathleen. Kathleen, we just completed a aging in place seminar, and it wasn't for us, or was it for us?
Yeah, well,
So
absolutely.
reflect back on kind of like what you got out of it, what people were hearing in that, and what you thought about it.
It was so well received, Jay. We sold out, so there's seriously a big demand. The number one question people are asking is, like, how do I position myself? Like, I don't know what the future holds. Am I going to be healthy into my 70s? If I'm in my 70s, like, am I going to be healthy into my 80s? And those are questions that honestly none of us know.
Yeah.
Right? And so this was for people that wanted to get comfortable with how they're going to position themselves.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying, I want to make these decisions now while I can.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make them when I've injured myself or some other emergencies taking place.
Or families making the decisions for them.
That was a big one.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was good. I got to, hear you and see you interacting with some of our folks in the community who came there to learn. And we also got to learn about trusts and why they might be important in terms of getting all that in place. And so what do you think of that? And does it make you want to go do some stuff, or have you already prepared?
Oh, yeah. So this was such a good part of the seminar. We talked about how to position yourself for your number one asset is typically your proceeds from your home sale, right? All that equity you have in your house. And so people really wanted to know, like, how do I protect that? How do I make sure that it goes where I want it to go and I can use it the way I want to use it? And a big part of it too was, what kind of legal documents do I need for those unexpected emergencies? And the attorney that DDA brought was phenomenal. She talked about pour over wills and trusts and medical power of attorneys. And she had just so much life experience that I think we all just kind of had a feeling of relief.
Yeah, she was definitely engaging, and what I got most out of it was like, check it every 5 years because things change. And there were some really good nuggets that she dropped in there that were like, oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do that, even though I've done my planning.
Oh my gosh. And then too, you brought the architect who works with a remodeling firm, and she talked about how do I, if I want to age in place, like if that is truly my goal, how do I keep my house safe for me as I start to have typical aging symptoms like balance and, our eyesight's not quite as good. And just to be safe so that you can do what you want to do, which is to stay in your home as long as you can.
So if you're curious, there'll be a link here, our next one that's coming up. So thank you for spending a minute with me uncovering the Aging in Place seminar that we just did.